Hello, everybody. Hiya. Lovely to see you all. Wow. Hello, Des. Hello, Hope. Hello, Bennett. Hello, Cora. Lovely to see you. You can do it, Des. You can do it. We believe. Hello, Hope. Wow. Usual start of stream, which is me going wah for 5 minutes. Okay, it's still warm. Well, it's getting warmer again. We had a couple of cool days, and now it's getting warmer again. Okay. We are back in a Sprite. Have you seen art? Have I seen art? I am assuming no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is this? I've been good, Bennett. I've been good. I hope you've been alright as well. You're in a Sprite? Which one? This one. That's the thing, though, is that why I said that this is because Spook played it on his phone when we were streaming, and I was like, but why does it slap, though? It's 38 degrees here. Oh, too hot. Too hot. Too hot. Oh my goodness, it's great. 20 with clouds, we're fine. We don't have too many clouds. We are getting quite a bit of sunlight at the moment. Blech. I think it's the humidity again, more than anything. Yeah, it's forecast to rain tomorrow, so there's humidity building. But it's fine. Added a few samples in there as well. Felt like it was a bit empty. Hey, fair. I like all the music that you've made so far, Hope. I think it's great. I am not musically inclined. All of that ability went to my brother. My brother is the musician in the family. He has all of the musical ability. I did not get any. Meanwhile, I'm doing nothing and being lazy. Hey, sometimes doing nothing is nice. Sometimes doing nothing is nice. That's why I have so many idle games. Sometimes I just want to do nothing. I wish I had the well art ability. That only comes with practice, I'm afraid, which I know no one wants to hear. Okay. We should probably start doing some. Hey? I say, though, I'm on now the third attempt at doing these horns because I'm still not happy with them. You're very good with art. And still comes with practice. I didn't pop out the womb being able to draw. I really need to scan the thing that my mom found. The trauma we had to give Sad Alpha's practice. This is 100% true. There is a notable improvement in my art from when I started playing D&D, and it's because I wanted to draw Delmara. I hated drawing people. But I wanted to draw my silly little character. I helped. You did. But no, for real, I have it under my desk here, I think, in a folder because they didn't know where to put it. Actually, no, I think it got put in the loft. Um, it was my mom. My mom found it just like doing some cleaning. My mom found a folder that has like some of my old schoolwork in. Missy the Fluffy Wolf Cat, thank you for the follow. My mum had found this old folder that had some of my old schoolwork in, and I'm like talking. We're talking like primary school, you know. For I mean, what's the age range for primary school? That's like 5 to 10. Yeah. We start secondary school when you're approximately 11, so we're talking 5 to 10 years old. And there is a piece of artwork in there, which I say artwork. There is a piece of schoolwork, quote unquote. That is me doing like some writing and stuff, but it's got drawings in the margins because apparently I was always this way. And one of them is such a shitty Spyro. It's so bad. I love it. I need to scan it so I can show people, so that whenever people are like, man, I wish I was good at art, I can just be like, I drew this. It's so shit. It's great. It literally, I can only tell it's Spyro because I coloured it purple. You could do the 2005 versus 2025 thing. Yeah, that's probably what that would be, actually. Yeah, 1994. That was probably about 9 or 10, I think. So, yeah, it probably is about 2005. It may have the date on it. Back in primary school, and secondary school a little bit, they always wanted you to date your work, so it may have a date on it. Definitely not trying to get Spyro art. I do love Spyro. I haven't drawn, like, fan art in forever. I opened up Spotify to put the music on, but just got so lost in talking. You're not as bad as you think you are with art, you just have to break the belief. Also true. Hi. This is the thing as well of like modern day. There's such an awful stigma on like having to be good at things. Like I fall into it as well. Of like I have to make a thing and it has to be good. Of like no it doesn't. No it doesn't. The whole reason I'm a streamer and an artist is because I like to make things. I keep saying multiple occasions that like the dream situation is to basically earn enough off streaming that I kind of don't have to worry about commissions. I'd probably still do commissions because I like doing them, but like not having to worry about them, you know? Of like I can just make stuff because I like to make stuff. That's like the dream. You don't need to be good to enjoy things, which is as well for a lot of games. Oh yeah, I never claim to be good at games, guys. I love games. You know, games are literally my life. You know, I went and studied game design. I want to make a game at some point. You know, I'm currently working on a game literally right now, making art for it, but I want to make my own game someday. I try to tell people to create is a wonderful thing, and you should not feel bad about creating something. I remember not being able to draw in middle school, and then after me graduating from middle school, trying to recreate an art I saw and doing really well. Not my art, but it was the beginning. Hell yeah! I mean, I can do that as well. I also have pictures in another like book that I have that I traced. I was probably about 12. I think I was in secondary school at the time, but very early on, and I just traced it because back then, you know, we didn't care about posting art online and gaining a following. I traced a picture because I wanted to get the line art of a cat and then basically colour it with pencil because I didn't even have a tablet then. Because that kind of technology was still pretty new. I was like, oh, I really like this picture of a cat that someone's drawn, and I want to put my cat OC on it. So I had a piece of paper, and I traced it, and then I coloured it in with pencils to make it look like my OC, because that was what you did when you were a kid and things like that. There's nothing wrong with it, you know? Especially not when you're practicing. For practice, it's okay. It's when you start to get into the I'm going to post it online and take credit for it. It's like, no, well then that's not good, because you're not, because you're not giving the artist credit for the work that they did. Again, you shouldn't need to. I had someone on TikTok say my model painting was shit for the most recent post, so I just blocks him. And when you don't get constructive criticism, just refuse to tolerate it. I ain't here for negativity. I paint that little man for me. Exactly. It's literally the Dr. Frankenfurter. I didn't make it for you. I made it for me. I'm thinking this shape instead. Something more like that. I love the meme that someone made of the Death Wolf from Puss in Boots. The scene where he's like first sort of meeting Puss and he kicks the sword over to him, but what they did was they just really sort of like badly photoshopped a graphics tablet pen over the sword, and it literally, the comment was like, man, I wish I could draw like you, and it's just kicks over tablet pen. Pick it up. Pick it up. It's that simple. Sorry, I went off on one there, but it's a topic that I'm very passionate about. As someone who spent a lot, this is honestly, I don't even know, I mean, this probably isn't going to be a surprise for friends who know me, have known me a really long time. I have spent, I feel, the large majority of my life feeling that my art has been nowhere near as good as people around me. Pretty much the entire time through both primary school and secondary school, literally my best friend, I always considered her art to be better than mine. We both liked drawing, this is probably why we were both friends. But pretty much the entire time, I always thought that she was a better artist than me. And, she actually took art at GCSE. I didn't. Also, another thing to point out, I did not study art as a topic, because there was no future in it. Go figure. I always felt that her art was better than mine. And she did well in art. She did get a good grade in art. I didn't take art. Come college, there's another person in my class. There's loads of people in my class whose artwork I feel is better than mine. Come to university, I literally become best friends with another girl in my class. I think her art is astoundingly better than mine. And yet, here I am. And even after leaving university, Das will probably know who I'm referring to. I'm not going to name any names. I was in the presence of an absolutely phenomenal artist. Insanely good artist. Just insanely good artist. I don't really have anything else to say other than that. I have almost all of my life felt like I have been in a situation where I am surrounded by artists who are better than me. And with the existence of the internet, that feeling like never goes away, because you go online and you see people. But it's different when it's like real life, But that is the thing. Literally all of my life, physically in real life, I have felt like there have been better artists around me. And yet here I am. It doesn't actually matter. It doesn't, cosmically speaking, matter. Because I make stuff because I like making it. This is one of another server who actively posts just trace work, digital trace work. One was familiar from Hades as a sister of Battle from 40k. And I just replied underneath the exact image he traced. I would have zero issue if he was doing it for fun to improve himself, but he was selling commissions, so I actively do it every time. Now, I can't ban him because he's friends of the server owner, but I always post underneath credit to original artists. Exactly. It's more don't commission a tracer. Yeah, you shouldn't trace people's art for a commission. You can reference it, but you shouldn't trace it. I keep finding myself comparing my music to composers like Leonard, Toby Fox, etc., and I feel like I'll never reach their level. When you're compliment my art, I get really happy about it. Art includes music. Music is art. Look, especially in today's modern age, you will never, unfortunately, as an artist, you will never escape that feeling. You basically have to try and ignore it. Because everyone has their high points and everyone has their low points, and you'll have days where you'll be just like, oh, everything I make is bad. And, you make a piece of art, you think, yeah, that's great. You come back 2 days later, you look at it and you go, no, hello, what do you think we're doing now? But also, it's great, you know? I am literally putting my own Sona and my 2 friends into a video game. That's amazing! Hello? So yes. Again, it's a topic I am very passionate about. I think a lot of people feel, right, until an artist you like, you meet a con is like, wait, you made that art, I love that art, you realise that you were actually beloved by the people that you inspire. Yeah. Yeah. And this is the thing, again, I have got to preface this, I'm really sorry if this sounds shitty or bad, because obviously it's not, but I've tried to explain to Spook that it does hit differently. Like, obviously, any time a friend compliments your artwork and someone says they like, and your friends say that you like what they did, obviously it always makes you happy. It does hit different when a stranger does it. Unprompted. That does hit different. And obviously, I'm not trying to, downplay when friends like your art, because that is the shit that keeps people going. Their friends and their family giving them the love and support. That is what keeps people going. Knowing that the people that they love like what they make, It's why even though I feel like, my parents probably don't get the stuff I make, I still occasionally show them what I make, because let's be real, you want that validation, So, but it does hit kind of different when someone you don't know who they are, and then they completely unprompted are like, I really love this really spoke with me, I relate to this. It's a weird, it's a wow. Yeah. It's not the tracing per se that is stealing someone else made. Some classic artists use mirrors so that they could in effect trace half of the face. They are just drawn to get the other half to be parallel. Yes, it's not the act of tracing, it is the act of not crediting the artist. 100% this was someone actively saying they didn't trace and was 100% their own work. Oh yeah, that's not good. I was literally talking with a friend like a couple of days ago, and they were like, oh, my biggest regret was like this one commission where I paid this amount and this was what I got, and I looked at it and I was like, I can see that they have just like tried to trace your ref sheet. I can see it. And they were like, yeah, I regret that. I was like, oh, that's rough, buddy. Maybe this needs to come in more? Slightly more in. I was in a raffle for a piece. Someone was going to do a 4K piece. When it sent around for my Dreadnought ideas I had, as I call it, you just coloured in my ref sheet. It was incredibly frustrating, but hey, we're here for good artist vibes. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Such a hard angle. Drink more tea. I have tea. Sippy important. It is important, especially because I'm doing a lot of talking. My phone is finished updating. Good. Yeah. So I think the overworld sprites are still okay. I think I'm still okay with these, but can't get the horns right on this. Drawing things face on is such an awkward perspective. I'm trying to make a 4-player co-op game. I'm literally have no idea how I'm going to playtest it. With local instances to start with, and then you reach out to friends. Because Chaotix tested his 2-player by literally having 2 instances of the game running, I believe, initially. Two hands, 2 feet. Ah, the old monkey paw stretch. Hi, Dan. Hello, lovely. How's your day going? What if we had these, like, further back here like this? Hi, Besso. Everybody's turned up at once. Hello. Hi. Hello, my darlings. I'm sorry if you've all come here to ask me what community night is this week. There isn't one because I'm doing charity streams. I'm sorry. I am doing work for a good cause. Earliest testing to be clear, lots of bugs can be worked out by playing super clumsy before you need complex play testing. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's what I mean. Of like, initially you just literally run like, literally just to start with, you run two local things and try to see if they can connect to one another. Literally, whenever me and Spook are doing server tests, the first test is, can I connect locally on our local landline? Our local connection, before we even try going like via the internet, because Minecraft does have local LAN support. So the first thing is like, can I connect via LAN first? Throws plushie. All I post in general is a reminder, Blue. No, I will manage it. Literally tonight, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of the marketing posts tonight. So I will be managing it, but thank you for checking. Let me send the masters, by the way, I forgot. Oh, Beso music! Ha ha ha! Yes, it is a good day. There's also couch co-op, I wasn't sure what was being talked about here. Yes, that's true. No community night, feck this, I'm out. Wow! I see how it is. You guys only turn up for the games? Wow. I know this was in regards to music, probably, but sending you the masters sounds like a threat. You know what? It does a little bit. Sounds like something that an anime villain would say. Send the masters. They turn up to bully you in the games. But you can bully me out of the games. Is that not what you are doing right now? Did you think we were here for your art? Maybe? Are you not here for my art? Dan, Core's making me sad. I don't show up for your art, I show up for you. Thank you, Hope. Thank you. I show up for all of it. Thank you. See? I'm going to play these tracks, but also I like this track, so I'm just letting it play to the end. I will feed him a knuckle sandwich. Good, excellent. They can't make them properly in America. Warning, the master's allowed for distribution purposes. Noted, I will turn the volume down. Let the bitch stop. You guys ready? Oh, the violin. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. Very good. It is lovely, Hope. I can picture it. It's like I'm in the level. A level, quote unquote. I'm on the island, you know. It's so good, Besso. I love it. And please let your friend know that her violin is lovely. Waves, waves. Waves, so good. I let her know every time she's wonderful. It is. It's really good. I want to play Wind Waker! Why have you done this to me? Remember guys, if you can't grow your own boobs, store-bought are fine. I want to play Wind Waker now. So good, Besso. So good, I can't wait. Definitely putting both of those in my stream playlist. I love them both. Amazing work as always. Love it. Wah! That was your world exclusive, chat. That was your world exclusive. Hell yes. Love it. What would be a better place if we could just go down to a swap meet and make an exchange? I agree. I know. I'm pretty sure that there are hundreds of thousands of people that would love to just swap, and it would make life a lot easier. The trick is you have to hug very hard. Also an astral observatory. I believe I do have that one. I also like that one. I also have that one in the playlist. Oh my god, my playlist is so long I literally can't find it. My playlist is too long. There it is. There it is. Track 147. How long is my stream playlist now? My stream playlist is 9 hours long! And we play it on shuffle, so it's different every day, basically.
Hello chat, I'm here again with your daily dad jokes. So here it is, What kind of noise does a witch's vehicle make? Broom broom.
I'm in me mum's car. Broom broom. And you stream for like 2 hours. Wow, I stream for 3 hours, thank you. Even though stats say I should stream 4 hours, but I literally don't have the energy. The demons, they persist. No, this is my stream! Stop telling me to fuck off! It's my stream! Can't be a wizard because I can't spell, and I can't be a witch because I don't know how to drive a stick. I got one for you guys. Do you remember the last time you saw a clock? Well, you should. It did tell you. Bard it is. Oh. Thank you for the sip of water. I've already drank all my tea.
By the way, Blue, if you want to play Peak on Community Night, I have a mod that only the host needs to make it up to 20 people. Ooh. And the game is like £4.
Oh, hell yes! If there's a working mod for it, then potentially, yeah. $20 mod, let's go. Hell yes. But is the game peak? Oh, apparently. Tested it yesterday and it worked. Excellent. Good to know. Good to know. We will definitely bookmark that for the future then. Because the FOMO does kick in when it's like, wow, everybody's playing this game. Did you guys also see the game that's been made by the Goose Sim people, the walking game? Not Goose Sim, but Goose Game. Big Walk. It has similar energy. Big Walk. From the people who made Goose Game. It has similar vibes as Peak, but this isn't out for another year. But you just walk around and you go find things, and you find like puzzles that you can do as well. There's like puzzles and stuff. This also looks like it could be fun. And it's out next year, so it's like long enough that people probably like get the most out of Peak, and then they're like, time for something new. Wishlist that. Again, don't know how many people. The thumbnail has 5 people. Where's your music? Where can I find it? Hope has both YouTube, Spotify, and do you have Bandcamp? I'm sorry, I don't remember if you have Bandcamp or not. Casting Rickroll as a power move, it is. Hope you spook making noise to make a song. Yes, Hope has, is it twice now, made music by sampling Spook screaming on stream. Spook has one of them saved to his phone. I did also sample Blue in there. I mean, I do make a lot of noises. How I'm feeling about these horns. I'm pondering the horns a lot. Maybe I need to actually have this bit of hair come in front of the horn. Unity water encounters are tough because you're facing 3 gin, 2 hydrogen, 1 and oxygen. Oh my god. Oh god. Puns. As a person who started as a meme ripper to content creating, it's become a weird talent of mine. Hey, sometimes you do fall into these things. Sensible. I'm going to try for more sleep, have an amazing stream and day. Bye, Nemo! Hope the sleep goes so well. Also, Nemo, I'm probably going to go for Friday. As I said earlier, I'm probably going to be confirming a lot of stuff tonight. After I have done all the things. Send me some kind of message because I have to decode time zones. I will. I will send the like Discord formatted thing where it translates to your time zone. I will do that. Good night. Such an amazing community. I'm glad that people feel welcome and accepted here. The pairings for an event this weekend have gone up. Time to fight Egyptian robots with giant robot scarabs. Sounds awful. Thanks, I hate it. Oh yeah, Das, I saw a meme on Twitter that was a Warhammer meme and I didn't get it. It was the Tyranids are coming through your system, they skip your planet, smiley face, and then afterwards it was, they skip your planet, dread face, and I was like, what does that even mean? Explain the joke. Why? Is it not a good thing if the Tyranids don't come to you? I don't understand. I may regret asking this question. There's a bloody fly in here. Get out! Hyperfocus initiated. I asked the question. There are several reasons Nids will dodge a planet. Okay. Begin launch sequence. Don't take the piss, Core. I asked a question. The most common is it's a tomb world. Okay. What does that mean? Sounds awful. It sounds like the implication is that there's something dead there. I.e., it's a planet where Necrons are buried deep within the planet's surface and in their awakening process. Oh, okay. Right, Necrons. I'm guessing Tyranids don't like Necrons, then. Necrons aren't food. Oh, fair. You wouldn't want to eat rotting food, would you? You wouldn't want that. No one wants that. I was looking at something while we were talking. Necron weapons can disintegrate you on a molecular level, meaning zero biomass for the Great Devourer we call the Nids. There's no rot. The Crons are 100% robot. Right. You know what? I'll just nod and go okay. I'll just nod and go okay. Do we think that's it? Oh, hey, look, it's Hope's music. Armello. We haven't played Armello in ages. Again, we keep falling on the same problem of I kind of don't want community games that are only 4 people because that's not involving the community. Because it's me and 3 people. That's the only problem. Armello's a 4-player game. If you guys just want to play Armello, then by all means. Like, I had fun playing Wingspan. I would love to play Wingspan just with people. Who said anything about community like? Look, sorry about getting defensive, but every single time anybody comes to me with a game, it seems to be because they want to play it for community night, okay? Nids only go to a planet because it's worth the effort to eat. Krons are effectively very good at countering Nids, and Nids always have cost negative to the process. Right, yeah. If they can't eat them because they're robots, then it's like, yeah. I just want to get a game or 2 of Armello in. That's fair. I don't know, message spook tonight. So I'm going to be sorting out charity stuff, so I'm probably going to be busy. Although, time zone, Spook will probably be going to bed by the time you get off work. But hey, mention it at the weekend. I sent them the email, by the way. I literally went to the dev's website and I just found like the contact email because I didn't know what else to do because the email that I got sent was very clearly like from an automated thing, not a person. So I like found their website and found their like contact page and I literally just went, "Hi, I got given a code for Wingspan and the expansion. I played it on stream and I had a really good time. Thanks for the key and thank you for making a really good game. Thumbs up, thank you." Said, yeah, I did the thing. I sent them an email, so. Maybe this is better. Definitely better than that. That was definitely a false one. This is a bit better, I think. If I do like a ridge line. Very hard to see. Last note, the Krons are a fairly easy answer for that question. There are far worse things that Nids will avoid in the galaxy too, because that's the worst case scenario, like the Maggot Men. I do not wish to know about the Maggot Men. I do not wish to know. What if we did actually change the shape of this slightly? Because Voz's horns actually do ever so slightly point on the top. don't hate that. How do we feel about that, do you think? What did I miss? I was grabbing a drink. Nothing much. I asked Das about a Warhammer meme that somehow crossed my feed because I didn't understand it. And I'm fidgeting with tiny details on these horns. If nothing, I'm not committed to the bit, so I will always whole ass a situation never happens. There was no bit. It wasn't a bit. That's just how you are. That's not a bit. I asked a question about your specialist subject. The bit is my entire personality, Blue. Then it's not a bit! And you know why? Because you're my friend and that's not a joke. Okay, I think we have done better here. If I tried to put in like a second ridge, would it work? Ah!
The only bits around here get thrown at Blue.
Thank you. No, that's too low down. And throw me at Blue. No one needs to do that. You get thrown at me on a regular basis by yourself. she's cooking. Throws a piece of cheese. Try update for Power World is out for those that are interested. I saw the trailer. I actually was interested because it looks like it's actually also a major update, not just a Terraria crossover. Like they've added in like a bunch of other stuff. Last bit about the meme. There's a very well-known prototype in 40k. He's literally faced everything and is a semi-admitted, self-admitted coward in his internal monologue. He's actually a hero. He's an expert on being scared. He has admitted he would happily face Nids any day than encounter Necrons again. So the expert of being scaredy cat says the Necrons are worse. Interesting. They're continuing the bit. It's not a bit, it's autism. Get it right. The bitism. It sounds like a currency in Digimon. Don't hate it. I don't hate that. Don't hate that. We could have actually found it now. Point of the hair got a little lost there. Like that. Okay. We could be there. New message vase. Right, so out of curiosity, I'm going to make a new layer. Actually, I'm going to duplicate this one. 3. Because when it's just the nubs, it doesn't really look right, does it? No, I can already tell it's not going to look right. Does not look right when it's just the little nubs. Pretzels? What kind? What kind? The kind you eat. Thanks, Core. Clearly what I was asking. I'm sorry, you better be. Soft pretzels, okay. The soft kind. There's some some crunchy ones that we can get, kind of like in bags of crisps that I think are American. That are like sour cream and chai flavor, and they're really nice. It's a natural response. Oh dear. So soft pretzels with sugar and cinnamon are quite nice, especially if warm. What are we having for dinner? Food. What kind of food? The kind you eat. Oh dear. Okay, let's group these. Salted soft pretzels. Ah, okay. Oh, okay, that was a big one. Ooh. I am afraid to lower my arm. Oh. Let me just. Let me just. There you go. Uh. I think, I'm literally typing to Voz, I think I could fidget with this more, but I've already been fidgeting with it for literally an hour, and I think I am fidgeting too much, so I think I should just accept and carry on, because both Voz and Chaotix like it. I'd ask if you can please stop dying, but I already know you can't. Yes, yeah. I think if I see any leftover pretzels when I head home, I'm gonna grab some and make some pizza pretzels. Ooh, nice! I have had a pizza pretzel once before. It was nice. Doesn't replace regular pizza, but it's nice as like a once off. Though I think it was legitimately once, and that's like it, just the once. It's a nice treat if you happen to have the bits to make it. Mm-hmm. It's nice as a treat. Like the one time where I was like, I could make just a ham and cheese wrap, but instead what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut the wrap into like circles and make mini pizzas and put like tomato and herb and the cheese, and then just charred them under the grill a little bit and made like mini pizzas. It was somehow nicer than just doing it normally. Copy merged. Paste as a new layer. Blink 1. Right, I'll try to do like a little nose wiggle. I don't know how it'll work on a dragon nose, but we'll see. No far-fetched for you. Thanks for coming by. Paste that as a new layer. And move you to there. And that's going to be link 2. Paste as a new layer. And that's nose. Okay, so there's the first line. I don't know if it was brought up earlier about how's the Minecraft server going. I can't remember if I said earlier in the week, but not great. The mod pack that was voted for, we have been testing, and it's actually not been working. So we're kind of now on the verge of, okay, we're gonna have to go for the second place mod pack, because the first place one is not behaving, which is why we test things. So what was it that people had originally gone for? I think it was the Sky Island one people had voted for. Yeah, Sky Island was the one that won, technically, but it's not working, so I think we're going to be looking at prominence instead. So, Blue is cute, runs and hides. You get back here! So I can compliment you. You don't need to hide, we already know Blue is cute. Thank you. Okay. So now we're doing our animation frames, which always look a little on the silly side. I need to move the symmetry line. Ba-ba-bum. Ah! That was uncalled for. I did some digging in VRC last night, couldn't find any techno birds. I told you there was a techno bird. It's called the Avigen. I literally told you what it was called. Couldn't remember the name. You could have asked me, I'm your friend. Did find something close to a techno kobold though. Oh really? I'd like to see that. Working on my plushie at the moment. Your plushie? Tell me more, tell me more. Did you really want me to message you at 11 PM my time? I don't know when that is, so I don't know. This frame on Vaz looks... I don't know. The plushie I threw at you. Oh, I see. I see. I misunderstood what you said. It was 4 a.m. your time. Okay, fair. Fair. You could have Googled it. I accidentally turned on a horizontal line. Month of June end already, I know, right? Man. These things always seem to go so quick these days. I think for Voz's, these need to come down a pixel because Voz does have slightly bigger eyes. Because the implication is that the mid frame, it's mostly the top lids that are coming down, and then on the end frame, the lid like continues downwards, but then the bottom lid comes up ever so slightly. I need at least one more day in June for video game reasons. Why? In July, I'll start sending for a Quest 3. Ooh, nice! I have a Quest 2. A couple of things are happening tomorrow, like the fox and party animals, yes. Hopefully we find out if we have a Monster Hunter update. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm, like, praying that they're gonna do the whole, haha, lol, it's live now, but the likelihood of that is low. But I'm like, you said it would be the end of June, and next month it's July. July is not June. I really hope that's the case. I may just play Monster Hunter regardless. Tomorrow. Hey Onyx, you shouldn't disclose how much you earn on the internet. Just a tip. Don't disclose to strangers how much you earn. Little friendly tip. You don't have to cry about it. It's just advice. It's just general. Hey, maybe don't do that. It's general internet safety. Why do schools not teach internet safety anymore when the internet is even more prevalent than it was in the 90s? Why? Why is there less internet safety now? Personal info is a no-go when it comes to the internet. Yeah, that's why so many of us have usernames. You don't tell people your real name unless you really, really know them. And I don't mean really, really know them by like, oh, we played COD together for 4 hours. The handful of people who know my real name I have known for 15 years. This is not us grilling you. This is legit good etiquette to keep yourself safe. Yes, this is not a telling off. Do not start sitting there going, I'm being yelled at. No. I'm not telling you off. That's not what's happening. Change it in a few months. That's true. Actually, no, I might not. I know I've only got a couple months left, but I might not. Is actually, genuinely. We have talked about it. I might not change it. Shrugs. I know. It doesn't, cosmically speaking, matter. I don't know why I thought I could only trust people on Twitch. I already can't trust my family. I will leave chat for a few months. Onyx, that's not the takeaway from the conversation at all. That is not the takeaway from this conversation at all, and it is unfortunately making you sound very childish because, no, you shouldn't trust people on the internet in random Twitch channels. That's not the takeaway that you should take from that conversation. We already clarified that we're not telling you off. We're trying to teach you. Close this chat door. You know what? Fine. I don't need to expend energy to try to convince you to stay if you don't want to. Hope and I are chatting production. Ooh, really? That's got me excited. So you guys disappear into DMs, hope it was good. I'm looking. What if we also, like, lifted this up? Okay, let's see how that look. Music people are doing musics. I hope so. I certainly hope so. I sincerely hope that was a character that person was RPing, because if not, just best just to forget about it, Core. I think they have legitimately left. You know, and I feel it's one of those things where it's like you see people type, and just in your brain you already start to think like you are younger, clearly. You do not talk like someone who has seen the ways of the world. Add a new frame. frame. New frame, paste. Paste as new layer. That's the one. Paste as new layer. We've got a pixel moving. This pixel. That pixel there is moving. Anyway, back to pizza pretzels. Probably gonna grab spaghetti sauce and random shredded cheese on the way home. Yes. I saw a thing online which was if you're getting pre-shredded cheese and you want it to melt better, you should actually wash it so that you wash off the starch powder that they put on it, because that starch powder is to stop it from sticking together in the bag, but it kind of stops it from melting good. And that was that was a little tip that I found on the internet. We don't tend to get pre-shredded cheese. We tend to buy a block of cheese and then just grate it. But that was something I heard of. The little powder coating that they have to stop it sticking doesn't make it melt very good. So wash your cheese, which was such a weird thing to see. That was the thing, wash your cheese, and it was like, huh? Hope you're doing well. Don't know how much I can lurk since my office keeps losing power. Oof! Thanks for coming by, Nan. I hope that your office doesn't lose power. It's going well. Neat. Let's export as a GIF. Pause. Link. Loop. I'm glad you're warming up a bit because you're off ice. What? What? Oh, office. Spook zone. Spook zone, spook zone, spook zone, spook zone. You know what would be really sweet if we could make a compilation that's just me being excited that Spook's home. Do we think the nose twitch works? We really should do that, but do we really need to prove how canine you are? I think it would be a sweet thing to show Spook, because he never sees it. Do we think the nose twitch looks okay, chat? Because it probably is going to be like that size on the screen. Water. Hi, y'all.
Hello. Is there any reason why the microwave's off?
No, I haven't used the microwave today.
Switched off at the wall.
I haven't used the microwave today. I haven't. I got no answer for you, I'm afraid. I don't know.
Cool, so Gremlins turned the microwave
I don't
off.
know. I mean, I guess it must have been me last night, but I have no memory of this event. I haven't used it today. So I'm going to assume that the spicy brain has been active again, and I guess I went to turn off the air fryer and turned off the microwave instead. I mean, it doesn't affect anything, so...
Well, I'm going to reset the clock on it now.
Do you? Do you?
Are you going to do it? No.
Do we keep time via the microwave?
Well, I don't know. We apparently don't keep memories of turning it on or off, so there's a whole list of things the microwave is not apparently part of.
I'm just saying, do we
History is one of them.
I'm just saying, do we keep time by microwave? Is it that important?
It's nice to have an additional clock at eye level, just to sort of look.
I mean, if you want to, okay. I love you.
I love you too.
Chat can confirm that literally 5 minutes ago,
I think that counts.
That does not count!
I agree with Cor.
That does not
Microwave
count.
of shame. I believe that counts.
That doesn't count!
The microwave now says 1 o'clock in the morning. That is a reminiscence of your shame. I believe that should count.
You don't get microwave of shame for just mentioning the microwave.
No, but this is an event involving the microwave.
I'm going to say, Check can confirm that 5 minutes ago I was sat here going, yay, Spook's home. No, don't redeem it! You're supposed to be on my side!
That's hovering over the button like, I mean, you can kind of see
it's the only
point.
time that Das is ever on the button, let's be known.
Wow! Blue's making enemies with everyone now. Firing shots across all areas of the chat.
You never redeem bingo. The only time you redeem bingo is when it's against me.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the bingo. None of them are on there of like, Blue did a good thing, let's get a tick box going. Don't eat that! That's melted and horrible. It's not even round anymore. It's like a Kinder Egg, but dead.
It's just chocolate, you big baby. It's just chocolate. It's a little melted because it's hot. That just means it's still chocolate.
So I'm assuming you had a cup of tea today.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not notice
Why?
when you lifted the little lid off the sugar bowl that there wasn't a lot of sugar in? So you thought, oh no, I'll fill that up with sugar. Or did you?
I used honey. Don't put your hands on your hips. I used honey.
So you looked in the sugar bowl.
I didn't look in the sugar.
There's not enough sugar. So
I didn't look in the sugar bowl.
Bollocks to Spooky Pete wants sugar in his tea.
I didn't look in the sugar bowl. I immediately went, cup of tea. I want honey today. The sugar bowl didn't come into it. Stop trying to blame me for everything. Did you not think to fill it this morning when you
I
had
didn't
your
have time
coffee?
because I was getting ready to go to work. I was semi-conscious. It was like I must have coffee in order to be alive. Blue will deal with the sugar, surely, because she'll want a cup of tea in the morning, but she's like, nah, bollocks to him. I ain't putting sugar in for that tat.
You do this every time. You make some weird false narrative in your head. You know who does that? Your mother.
Do not say my mother.
Your mother.
Do not bring my mother into this conversation.
You know who does that? Your mother. You've
No.
made a false narrative
I have
in your
not made
head.
a false narrative. I made an assumption that you would do something because you love me and you didn't do it, so you don't love me. That is a true narrative. Your teeth are covered in chocolate. You're a disgusting gremlin.
So you've made a false narrative because you're like, Blue will open the sugar and then she will think
What
badly of me. I'm like, I didn't even get to step one. I didn't open the sugar bowl because I had honey in my tea today. I'm marrying him in a month and a half. That's your daily domestic, everybody. You know, 10 minutes ago when the car pulled on the drive and I was like, yay, Spook's home. We can forget that. Wednesday's date night. We're going to be going out in a bit. Domestic bingo redeem. No, that doesn't count because that's just Spook. That's just Spook. And you can have microwave because microwave never comes up. And maybe you'll stop going on about things. I haven't actually heard this song in a while. It's just not come on the playlist. Link with Twitch. Oh, I'm exhausted from all that shouting. Hi, Growlith. You just missed an event. What happened? Well, Spook came home from work, and when he pulled on the drive, I was like, "Yay, Spook's home!" And then 5 minutes later, Spook came up and had a rant at me about the fact that I had turned off the microwave, which I have no memory of doing, but I'm willing to believe I did, and that I apparently refilled the sugar bowl, and I had to defend myself. I was like, "I didn't put sugar in my tea today. I put honey in my tea today." So we had a big domestic. It was fine, and then we kissed and made up.
And another thing.
And another thing. I'm sorry, you literally just did a bit from fricking Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The storm lingered on the horizon like an old man coming into the room and going, and another thing 3 hours after the conversation is finished.
Can you fuck off over the hill then?
You walked into my room!
All my rooms, my house.
My house! Here you go. What's the problem now?
Last week when we went to Nando's.
Last week? Oh,
right?
for God's sake.
This has been brilliant.
And another thing.
Last week,
3
right?
hours after the conversation is finished. And another thing.
You put on the fridge that we were going to Nando's on Wednesday, right? And when I
Yes.
questioned you about it, I said, why do you think you deserve to be taken to Nando's? You said, I'm taking you to Nando's because I've got a gift card. And I went, ooh,
Yes.
I'm being taken out. Only when we frigging got there and the bill came did she tell me that there was only enough money on the card to cover her fucking food.
That's not what happened at
cheeky
all.
bitch.
That's not what happened at
It
all.
is. There was only enough for your stuff on there.
One, because...
Shut up, Spook, you smell.
That's it. I'm unplugging the internet.
Someone clip that, please. That was very well timed. These two are getting married. I know, that's what everyone says. The moment the Spook comes in and has a rant, everyone's like, "You're getting married," and we're like, "Yeah, we are." You know how you can tell that story is bullshit? Because he said, "when they came with the bill," and everyone knows that that's not how it works in Nando's. So you know that that was wrong. You pay first, don't you? Yeah. It's like being on Would I Lie to You? You just pick it apart and it starts to fall apart. Paste. Talking 3. Talking 4. There we go. These are those sprites we don't actually need. We got a good one for next week, yes. Oh god, yeah, it's going to be video editing again next week. Wow, they come round so fast. Get your clips in. Can't wait, yee. Did I send you the redesign of Beast that was done by fans of Beauty and the Beast? I asked because of reasons. No, you did not. Ah, I see. Understandable. Understandable. Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. Would you consider moving Community Night Peak would be such a laugh and so many clip opportunities? It's a bit, it's not really convenient because I'm doing all the charity streams. I don't really want to, I don't want to get into the bad habit of, oh, we'll do a Saturday stream for fun. Like, I do not work Saturdays. It's the one rule I try to stick to. Considering Ravenfall is done, I think we could do Sunday. I'm also doing charity streams on Sunday. I'm doing the charity streams Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Just asking because I don't know your schedule off by heart. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, if enough people own the game, we can definitely do it next week. I will check with people in events because the game is so new. It's like, do people own it? Is always the first question when it's such a new game. I love Saint Spell. The music is actually just carrying on. Actually, we're on random at the moment. This is pretty cool though. How many people own this? Quite a few people already. Barely heard of it though. It seems fun. Yeah, it's the game at the moment, isn't it? I'm happy to buy a couple of copies for people here. Oh, you don't have to do that, Dan. That's really sweet of you. Oh, you don't have to do that. If I put a little thing out saying that we might, because it's the end of the month as well. If I put a thing out saying we're thinking of playing Pete next week, that might give people like time to look at getting it, maybe. Let me do a little app. Yeah, I'll put the question out. I've put the question out because I would like to play it with you. It does look fun. Okay. Anyway, talking sprites for the dragon. We have drifted off the playlist. I should put the playlist back on. No, you know what? I want to listen to Bird Boy because we played Wingspan. So that's the main thing I've learned from community night as well, is that if you give people notice, then things are more likely to happen. Right, I don't know if having the transparency on this is going to help, necessarily. Because they have a completely different, like, mouth shape. Let me have a look-see. Files, a sprite, dialogue. Yeah, so in the ones we've done before, the jaw and the nose move up and down. Okay. I guess we're just going to start experimenting. Me man just messaging me. I like this cardinal track a lot. Okay, so let's get our symmetry tool over on this side. Oh my god, Besso, wow. That's a lot. Slight off topic, as a user, I'm not usually a fan of them putting prices on example models in VRC, but I do like it coming from a creator standpoint, assuming the creator gets paid. Oh, you mean the actual, like, creator marketplace that they've put in now? Is that what you mean? Yeah, so public models are still public, but the ones in the creator marketplace you do actually have to buy if you click on them to try them on. It's local only, other people can't see them. If you want to actually have the model, you do actually buy it, and yes, the creator does earn money from that. I personally am probably not going to use this feature because it doesn't give you any avatar files. It just gives your, like, VR chat account access to the avatar that is, like, on VR chat. And I'm like, if I buy an avatar, I want to be able to customize it. That's the point. You can't customize an avatar in VR chat unless it's been programmed in by the avatar creator, which not all of them do. So it's not for me. I understand that it's more of a thing for essentially the Quest users, because a lot of people who use Quest headsets use them standalone because they don't have a computer that can run VR. And if you don't have a computer that can run VR, you probably also can't really run Unity and stuff like that. So it's meant more for that sort of audience, which doesn't apply to me. I'm just going to do these pixels like this. So dragon snoot it is. Poop it. So long as you get consent. There you go, with consent. Always get consent. Because in VR chat as well, like it can happen in real life, but like at furry conventions and stuff, but in VR chat, there is a certain thing of people just like walk up to someone, boop, and it's like, some people don't like that. Some people don't like that. Wait, Voz's ref doesn't have like a weird mouth color, does it? um... No, you cannot see the inside of Oz's mouth in his ref. Do we have any VR chat photos of Oz's mouth? One-winged angel. Aww. Speaking of birds. Did Steam bloop you? It might not have, because I think I actually had Steam open because I was looking at Peak. No notifications. No. Probably taking a while to process. Why? Did you do something? Maybe. Oh, what did you do? Let me check my emails because my emails always tell me before Steam does. Bird music? Music with birds? Thank you, Core. Core's gifted me the Wingspan soundtrack. I was enjoying the vibes of the music. Thank you, Core. Here we go. Add to library. Thank you for the bird music. Music. Music by birds for birds. Of birds. Nice picture, Dad. Nice. Music seems a little seedy. Eh. I remember back when Steam didn't categorize things like soundtracks in their own category. Glad it does now, because I have a lot of soundtracks, actually. Imagine using Steam as your music player. Wild. It's interesting all the things Steam has added. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of features in Steam that just didn't exist back when we started using it. I think it does. You think he does need his teeth? He looks like a grandpa without his teeth. I just realised that I copied all of these too preemptively because I do make all of the mouth shapes like from the previous mouth shape. So the first shape tends to be like the biggest one. And then the other shapes are smaller ones. Chat, communities, utilities. Yeah, utilities and software. Need to go eat stuff now. Bye, Hope. Enjoy your food. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Like I said, I'm gonna... Once we're back from what we go... When we're out tonight, I'm probably gonna spend my evening sorting out and finalising what the charity streams are going to be and when they are going to be. So the schedule might be different the next couple of days. Because I might do Thursday stream in the evening rather than in the day, because frankly evenings tend to have more people around, and we want to try to get people to donate to charity. So Thursday might resemble a Tuesday, but we'll see. That's what I'm going to be working on tonight. So keep an eye on Discord and social media, because I should be posting those things. shading underneath here. If we pulled these in so it's like the corner of the mouth is like pulling forward a little bit. Talking 3. Dual characters have heterochromia? No, just this one. He doesn't have heterochromia, he's technically blind in one eye. Also, hi Doug, how's your back? Okay, so this is more downwards. So I'm gonna bring in the corner of the mouth even more. Healing and mildly painful, I bet. You've still got a lot left to do on it as well, haven't you? It's looking amazing, though. That's quite narrow in. Yeah, a bit more like that. Because this one still has the teeth visible, and then that I just did would probably be better for the last frame. Duplicate this one. That. Talking 4. Mad Dog, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. The corners come in even more. Let's see how it looks. I'm back, I couldn't sleep. Ah, sorry, Nemo. Okay. Right, let's see how we look. Paste as a new sprite. Don't be, it's not for a bad reason. Aww. Aww. They say lying down and pretending to sleep helps a little anyway, so that's good. Yes. You can sleep? I didn't know that was an option for the dark ones. You didn't? Isn't like one of the key plots for a lot of these about how these things get woken up? Isn't that like... That's like one of the congruent themes? They operate in the realm of dreams, that means they have to sleep. Quite the opposite, I sleep untold eons. Yes, this is true. I know this. Copy merged. Layer. Copy merged. Edit, paste as new layer. And last one. Edit, copy merged. So add a new frame, and on the new frame we're going to keep this one. And then on this frame we will keep that one, and on this frame we will keep that one. And then you go there, you go there, and you go there. I think one extra. We ended up with one extra there. There we go. Him speak! I can't tell if I should move the shading on the nose because, like, his nose is moving up and down. People often ask me about the origin of the universe or what happened to Atlantis or why the walls are melting, and I'm like, I don't know, I was asleep. Mood. Sometimes Spook will come to me one of the days and he'll be like, you were very cute when you were asleep. And I was like, was I? I was asleep. I don't know. You know to shut up, affectionate. Smiles at you. You're pretty unconscious. Thanks, Core. Why do you have to make it weird? Let me have a look at the other ones I did. Let me have a look. I do move that bit there. Yeah, I do move that bit there, just the end bit, so... Let's see. Let's see how it looks. If I were to take this and move it up like that. Doesn't quite work the same way because he's got a different face. Maybe if I move the whole thing up, like all of these up like that. To kind of imply that the whole snout is moving up and down. That actually does work. What do you guys think? Supposedly snore, I don't know, I've never heard of it. To quote Terry Pratchett, a marriage consists of two people who insist that only the other one snores. Apparently I don't, but I sometimes make wheezing noises being asthmatic. That's understandable. Go to a physician, you're breathing because of time when you sleep. Horrifying. Does that count? Actually, that one does count, because it came up naturally. I'll give you that one. What do you think, guys? Do you think having the little bit of shading on the top of the nose going up and down with it works? Looks good to me. Excellent. We might be done then. Export as GIF. Pause. Talking. Smash that enter button. Wait, where has it saved these? Just in the end, just in a sprite, okay. Because I didn't have a path defined. That's on me. Which we will now do. Save as was talking, a sprite file, and save as was link a sprite file. There we go. I'm slightly biased because all your art is good. Well, thank you. We had a very intense conversation about this earlier, so I won't bring it all up again. I should go back and, like, go through some of it and see if there's anything that I could, like, condense into a clip format, you know? Let's send this boy over and see what they think. Where's the one with the nose wiggle? Where did the nose wiggle one go? I really need the bathroom, but there's like 5 minutes left on stream. There it is. Found it. Let's move you to there. Sound of something going crunch. I think it was just the gravel driveway from next door. Okay, that's still there. Okay. Got 2 files that are the same in different places. You don't need to be there. Okay, let's send these to Voz. It's spooky filling the sugar bowl. And let's see what Chaotix thinks. There we go. I'm getting good sounds. I'm getting good sounds. The feel when you link something to a friend because of their OC and they go post it on the vlog going, it's them and I love it, it's the good serotonin. It is. It is. It gives you the happy chemicals. Okay, so our dialogue sprites are done. So, we don't need these bottom ones. Sprites, crop. File, save as. Pause dialogue sheet, replace. Yes. I am going to keep save as this like that, just in case. You never know, we may end up coming back and being like, hey, can we have more expressions? So we'll keep the expressions there for now. But for now, that was all we wanted. So we've got the dialogue for both done. Let's see. So let's go through. So we've got the dialogue. We got one frame of each direction for the world sprites for both two. Is that all? Is that all we needed? Oh, that reminds me, I will want to turn that coffee thing off. I don't want that going off while we're trying to do charity stream. Don't want it people getting confused. I forgot how to turn it off. Oh god. Coffee disable Twitch bot. Twitch settings. Here we go. Never. There we go. That should do it. Accordingly. Okay, yeah. We are good for now. We are not doing the rest of these sprites yet. But I'm sure we will soon. So, that is a nice, comfy place to end. The one thing about that I probably will do for Voz, which won't take too long, is because Voz's design is asymmetrical. When these are flipped, I do need to manually do the color, because in game engine, these just get flipped for the left sprites. The right sprites all get flipped for the left. But Voz's design is asymmetrical, which I did remind Chaotix of like, hey, I know that you've got it set up that normal characters just get flipped, but that won't work for Voz, so I'll probably just do a quick flip it myself and change the red to blue and the and so on. Ah.
Good work today, Queen.
Thank you. And thank you for all the bits and all the kind words. You're an absolute darling. You're an absolute sweetheart, and I miss you. I need to smooch you. I miss you. I want to see my friend. Okay. Right, I guess we're gonna end stream there. This music has been lovely. Thank you, Cole. Alright. My birthday Friday is 3 weeks away. Oh god, time has progressed. Time has indeed progressed because if it's 3 weeks away and it's on a Friday, then have a think about what you'd want to do, because we could do something special. We could do a special community night just for you if you want. If you want to do that, you can have a little think. If you want to be there, of course, because I know that you like doing your Warhammer on your Fridays. But if you wanted to have a game night, we could. Get old nerd. There are 2 types of people. There are 2 types of people. Okay, make sure that's all saved. Wow. Close that for now. Okay. You got any tips to get old because you've got experience? You're old ass bitch. There you go. See, it goes both ways. As resident old, is my job to drag you into the old as well. That is also true. Well, enjoy your bickering, like you're an old married couple. And I'm gonna go. And we're gonna go have our date night. And then I will probably be spending my evening. Oh my god! I've just realised what I'm looking at. I opened up Twitch to see if there's anyone I wanted to raid, and I've just realised that on the front page. Hang on, let me show you this. For those who are familiar with Pirate Software and his stream, when ads come on, he brings on a picture of Jeff Bezos to be like, ads are playing. Kronos is like Thor's like right-hand guy, and look, Kronos is also streaming. And look what Kronos' ad picture is. It's a picture of Thor. Kronos' ad picture is a picture of Thor as a Harkonnen. That's really funny. I'm sorry. If you don't know anything about Pirate Software streams or about Dune, you may not get that joke, but that's immensely funny to me. Oh my god. That's so funny. Kronos' ad picture is a picture of Thor. Oh my god. A date? I think he likes you. He might like me, guys. We're going on a date. Maybe he likes me. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I love you all very much. I can't decide who to raid, so we're not. And I will see you tomorrow. Keep an eye on the Discord, hopefully tonight. Ironically, none of this is going to be accurate, because I'm probably going to be doing an evening stream on Thursday. My tracking lost my face there because my hair blew in front of my face. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be streaming in the afternoon. I'm probably going to be streaming in the evening to do our first charity stream. There is a good chance it will be Monster Hunter, and you can donate to the cause to affect the hunt. And then Friday, I think, is going to be when we're trying to do our collab. We're going to get some other streamer friends involved, hopefully. And Saturday I will take off as normal, and Sunday we are not going to be playing Bravely Default, even though we're very close to the end. I'm going to be back in Baldur's Gate with the Kobold Gang, with Twitch the Kobold, you guys' favourite. Comes out for special occasions. So look forward to that on Sunday. That is a rough outline of my plan. Right. I hope to see you then. So enjoy the rest of your day, whatever it is you get up to. I hope to see you soon. Bye!